Welcome to the Way of the Warrior. Today we are going to talk about the history of Kyokushin, the brutal version of karate. This is not your average dojo story. Kyokushin wasn't born in peace, it was forged in blood, bone, and brutal determination. This is the savage origin of the world's hardest-hitting karate, Kyokushin, and the man behind it, Masutatsu Oyama. If you are obsessed with martial arts history and the real stories behind the legends, hit that subscribe button. Let's dive into the brutal beginnings of full-contact Kyokushin Karate. Forget everything you think you know about karate. This isn't about flashy moves or point scoring, we're talking about Kyokushin, the ultimate truth. Born from raw power and unbreakable will, Kyokushin is a style forged in the mountains and proven in brutal bare-knuckle combat. It's a path that demands your sweat, your spirit, and sometimes your blood. Not just a martial art, a way of life that pushes you past your limits. The founder, a man more legend than human, saw karate becoming soft and said, "This is not enough." He wanted warriors, not athletes. So he built a style on one principle. If you want to learn to fight, you have to fight. Full power, full contact. Osu. Imagine a training hall where the air crackles with intensity. The thud of shin on rib, fist on muscle. In Kyokushin, you learn to take a punch as much as give one. Your body becomes your armor. You break boards, bricks, and sometimes yourself. But from that, an indomitable spirit is forged. This is the promise and challenge of the warrior's path. We'll dive into the legend who started it all, and how he built an empire that shaped fighters everywhere. This isn't just history, it's a shot of adrenaline. It's about what it means to be a true fighter, to face your fears and never give up. Get ready for the blood, the legend, and the warrior's path. Osu. To understand Kyokushin, you need to know Masutatsu Oyama. Born in Korea, he moved to Japan, hungry for something real in martial arts. He trained in everything, judo, boxing, karate, but found it all too polite, too controlled. Oyama wanted to know if his techniques worked when it mattered most, so he went into the mountains, isolating himself to train his body and mind. He meditated under freezing waterfalls, smashed stones with his bare hands, and battered trees until his knuckles bled. This was more than training, it was a total transformation. Oyama returned from the mountains a force of nature, his body hardened, his spirit unbreakable. His philosophy: the heart of our karate is real fighting, there can be no proof without real fighting. He believed true strength was spiritual fortitude, Osu no Seishin, the spirit of perseverance. Push yourself when you think you have nothing left, endure pain, overcome hardship. Oyama's life was proof. He faced poverty, discrimination, and personal demons, conquering them through relentless training. He didn't just create a martial art, he created a blueprint for building warriors. The legend of the God Hand was born in those mountains, and the world would soon feel his power. When Oyama returned, he didn't just rejoin karate, he revolutionized it. In 1953, he opened a gritty Tokyo dojo that shocked traditionalists. Most karate schools stopped strikes before contact. Oyama threw that out. He introduced full-contact Kumite, real hard-hitting sparring. Punches to the body, kicks to the legs, knees to the chest, everything was real. The only rules? No punches to the head, no groin attacks. This wasn't about points, it was about knockdown, spirit, and survival. The weak didn't last, the tough were forged. Kyokushin, officially named in 1957, demanded extreme conditioning. Training was brutal, thousands of push-ups, sit-ups, and endless striking until hands bled. The goal: harden the body into a weapon and a shield. Critics called it brawling. Oyama called it the true warrior's way. Facing real pain was the only way to build courage, humility, and respect. Fighters hungry for the real thing flocked to Kyokushin. It became the ultimate arena for testing yourself. Oyama knew he had to prove Kyokushin's power to the world. He became a legend by fighting bulls, breaking horns with his bare hands, killing some with a single strike. Whether myth or fact, his feats stunned the world. Oyama also took on all challengers: boxers, wrestlers, street fighters never defeated, according to legend. His greatest test, the 100-man Kumite. 3 days, 300 fights, full contact. These displays drew global attention. Oyama sent his toughest students worldwide to open dojos, spreading Kyokushin's spirit. The World Open Karate Tournament became the Olympics of full-contact fighting. Kyokushin's influence is everywhere in combat sports. MMA legends like George St. Pierre and K1 champion Andy Hug trace their roots to Kyokushin. Its DNA is in powerful low kicks, relentless pressure, and iron conditioning. Oyama didn't just create a style, he built a fighting system for the world's toughest. Kyokushin became a global force, shaping the future of martial arts. The legend grew with every punch, every broken board, every champion. The world took notice. and never looked back. Osu. When Masutatsu Oyama died in 1994, his organization splintered. Politics and conflict threatened to break Kyokushin apart, but the spirit of Osu, perseverance, was too strong to die. Today many groups claim Oyama's legacy, but the core remains: brutal training, relentless conditioning, full contact sparring. The fire Oyama lit still burns in dojos worldwide. Kyokushin's legacy lives in every student who finds confidence, discipline, and strength. It's inspired new styles, Ashihara Enshin, each evolving Oyama's principles. This is a living, breathing martial art always growing. Kyokushin is a global family united by sweat, pain, and triumph. The real question isn't whether Kyokushin survived. The question is, could you survive Kyokushin? The warrior's path is waiting. If you found this video interesting, make sure you subscribe our channel and be a part of our family, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. See you in the next video.